For 40 years, I carried a gun, only to learn that my greatest weapon was a seed. Meet Arthur, a soldier, a man who knew the world in sounds, sirens, shouts, the deafening silence after an explosion. When he retired, the war didn't leave him, it moved in. The slam of a car door was an ambush, the crackle of static on the radio, a trigger. His home was quiet, but his mind was a battlefield. He'd sit for hours in his armchair, staring at the wall, fighting battles that were already over. The quiet wasn't peaceful, it was just waiting for the next noise. His family tiptoed. They spoke in soft voices. They turned him into a museum piece, a monument to a war everyone else wanted to forget. He saw the pity in their eyes. It was worse than anger. One day, his granddaughter left a small, brightly colored pot on his table, a cheer-up gift. Inside, a packet of sunflower seeds. He almost threw them out. What use were seeds to a man who only knew how to destroy? But one morning, the silence was so loud it hurt. He looked at that packet, and out of sheer, stubborn defiance, he went outside. He didn't have a plan. He just took a rusty trowel he found in the shed and started digging. The sound of the trowel cutting into earth, rhythmic and slow. The earth was cold, hard, it resisted. And for the first time in years, his mind went quiet. There was no room for memories. There was only the next shovelful of dirt, the next rock to pry loose, the ache in his back that was real and present and his. He planted the seeds, not with hope, but as a statement. A final, quiet surrender to a world he didn't understand anymore. He didn't expect them to grow, but they did. A tiny green shoot pushing through that hard, dark earth. It needed water. It needed sun. It needed him. Not to fight, but to provide. This was his new mission, a deployment to the backyard. The enemy? Weeds. The mission, to protect this fragile, growing thing. He'd sit for hours just watching the leaves turn toward the light. He learned its language, the droop of thirst, the yellow of too much sun. He was no longer a soldier guarding a memory. He was a guardian of life. The sunflowers grew, taller than him, a wall of gold and green. One afternoon, he was tying a loose stem to a stake, and he heard laughter. Children from next door, their faces pressed against the fence. "Mister, can we see your jungle?" His jungle. He let them in, showed them the ladybugs, how to water without drowning the roots. He wasn't Arthur, the haunted veteran, to them. He was the sunflower man. The war in his mind didn't end with a bang. It ended with a whisper, the sound of bees humming in a blossom. So, you there, carrying your own quiet wars, the memories that play on a loop, the anxieties that feel like alarms. Listen to an old soldier. You cannot outfight your past. You cannot shoot at a memory, but you can plant something. Find your seed. It might be a brush on a canvas, a chord on a guitar, a recipe you've never tried. Your mission is not to destroy what hurts you. Your new mission is to cultivate what heals you. Get your hands dirty. Build something small and fragile and alive. Tend to it every day. In that act of gentle creation, you will disarm your own heart. They still call me Arthur, but in my garden with the sun on my back and the soil under my nails, I am no longer a warrior surviving peace. I am a gardener, and I have finally laid down my arms to pick up the tools of life. If this story found a quiet place in your heart today, if you'd like more tales of gentle strength, I would be deeply honored if you'd join our quiet community here. Subscribe. It's a simple act, but like planting a seed, you never know what peace might grow from it. In the comments below, tell me one small growing thing you're nurturing in your life. Let's build a garden of quiet hope together.